I thought it would be super fun to reach back into the past, back to 2011 and subsequent years, and share some of my old blog posts with you, which were actually the launching pad to this podcast. They're all posted in a section called Thoughts by Me on my website. I'll put a link in the description. And there's actually some fun recipes on there that I had completely forgotten about that I will be revisiting. And there's some interesting challenges, like life challenges that I challenged myself to that I blogged about. Kind of fun. So let's take a blast to the past. Thoughts from the Recliner, July 25th of 2016. So much for my big blog relaunch. I came out with a big... If you followed me previously or read any of my older posts, you'll know I've been having some random medical problems for over 3 years now, and it's been a rough week. 2 months ago, I was visiting home, New Mexico, for the birth of my first grandchild, the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And I'm a creation freak, flowers, butterflies, rainbows, etc. Well, I cooked dinner, sat down at the table with my BFF and her hubby, cut my sweet potato up, buttered it, and then passed out in it. I remember getting my potato ready to eat when this wave of nausea came over me, and my head started to hurt so badly. I had never felt that type of pain before. And the next thing I knew, my BFF had me by the shoulders and was yelling my name in my face. The ambulance took me to the hospital where they found no cause other than blood pressure drop. I already know I have lower blood pressure and anemia. They sent me home with iron pills and told me to go to my doctor when I came home. Then, last month, I nearly passed out again. My mom sent me a blood pressure monitor. Last Saturday, some creep tried to run me off the road, and I am ashamed to say I couldn't control my anger, which doesn't make it okay. I honestly didn't recognize myself. I won't relive it here. But I will say, he had no idea I knew Jesus. Huge fail. Not okay. I haven't been able to control my emotions since, and I've been on a blood pressure roller coaster ride since then. Unfortunately, last night, I found myself curled in a ball in the hallway, bawling my eyes out and screaming profanity at God. I berated him for not being there for me at my whim. I demanded he reveal himself to me right then. Like a spoiled brat, I told him he was obligated due to his promises. Yet, nothing. I cried myself to sleep and woke up crying from a dream about my ferret who died 1 week after my dad. I didn't feel like going to church this morning, but I went due to a promise I made, which landed me there quite early. I wasn't going to go back on my word like I felt God had. As the battle raged inside me, one of my Bible study leaders came up to me and said, "Good morning." Now, I'm a bit strange and I have lying issues. I just can't do it. So when someone asks me how I am, I try to say, God is good, if I don't want to talk about it or don't think they really want to hear. Americans use that as a greeting, not as a real question. It's actually kind of sad. After I told her what I'd been going through, my leader introduced me to a new friend who dealt with the same thing for 6 years: anemia, low blood pressure, and fainting. God did show up in the perfect way, at the perfect time. I guess I just needed to know I'm not alone on this crazy ride. I'm sorry, Lord. You always know what's best. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight. Be not wise in your own eyes, but fear the Lord, and turn from evil. It will be healing to your flesh and refreshment to your bones. Proverbs 3:5-8. Thank you so much for being here today. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button right there for me, and click the bell if you want notifications, and hit that like button too. And I will see you next time. Maranatha!
And now that he's washed me clean, I wanna follow where he leads. We were made to love, we were made to give. The reason why we're here, the reason why he gave us life. We were made to show the love of Christ. We know this is why we're here, this is why he gave us life. So let his love shine through in everything we do. It's all for love.